Hello and welcome to another update video about LINK. LINK continues to be in the support area here, which is between the 50% retracement and the 78.6 retracement of the wave 1 to the upside. I am still leaning bullish, but as I said before, if LINK breaks below the $6 mark, then probabilities will increase for a breakout to the downside or a breakdown into the area around 290 to 350. Unfortunately, not much has changed, but it is still likely, in my opinion, as long as $6 holds, to get that third wave rally to the upside. Of course, it is always a bit difficult because we are basically in this trend channel, and have been in this trend channel now for, well, over a year. So in this range, basically, to a degree, everything is possible, because these individual waves here, I mean, this can just extend out and continue to range. But what we need to be watching out for is these support areas here, and the $6 level is a relevant support area. It's a 78.6 fib retracement, basically very, very clearly important, also because the previous wave A low is holding or hovering in the same area. So I feel the $6 level is very important, maybe a little bit below $6, but support areas are always a little bit dynamic. But this is important support because it would break below the 78.6 fib level, as you might know if you've been watching this channel for a while, typically makes a breakout to the upside and an impulse rather unlikely, even though I would not completely rule it out, because this wave 2 is not going to be invalidated until we really get a breakdown below 530. However, probabilities already will shift towards a breakdown below $6. I hope that's clear. What we then need to be watching out for, if we get a reversal signal, and so far we haven't really had one, if we get a reversal signal here to the upside, then we need to be watching out for a possible impulse. If we do not get an impulse and it's only a correction, just like sideways movement or just very weak upside, then it is likely that it's just a corrective move which will result in a lower low. What would be desirable and ideal after a turnaround and a rally out of the reversal area above 689 would be an impulse. If we get an impulse, then we have a first strong signal that we are actually in a third wave rally. So this is sort of what we deal with here at the moment. Important to understand that I'm leaning towards the bullish count, or just because I'm leaning towards it doesn't really make it more likely to go up, but it's just sort of my personal preference, and because the reason is that we have a possible impulse of the December low here to the February high, and then an A wave, an overshooting B wave in 3 waves, and now a C wave down. Yes, that could break below support and still rally, but I make that very clear. It is really the 530 level that will decide if it breaks down or not. Below $6, it will already increase in probabilities, but as I said, it's quite a special situation here because we're in this range, and typically in a C wave you would expect the price to break below the A wave low. Now with an overshooting B wave, it leaves the option for a running flat which is shorter, which would end above it. So we are anyway, in each scenario we would be very close to a support level. But because we are holding support and we had that possible impulse and a possible corrective move to the downside, I'm leaning towards a breakout to the upside. And then that third wave should take us above 950. I think we measured last time, it should take us to around $11, $11.50, but only if an impulse develops. So if you zoom out, you can see we are basically in this area, out of which for the last year, we've always had a bounce. And that at times that was quite a substantial bounce. So the probabilities are quite high that this will occur from here as well. Looking at some of the indicators, for example, the daily chart, it's not too exciting. We had a bit of a bullish cross here a while ago. Let me just open the price as well. So I had a bit of a bullish cross here a while ago, but price hasn't really moved up significantly since then. Still though, it's pushing. Also the MACD line is turning around. The RSI moving around that moving average, still in the bearish range on the daily though. So here it's not too exciting. The RSI on the 8 hour trying to push above the 8-hour 50 level here, yeah, which would be in getting into the bullish range, but then again, it's only the 8-hour chart. MACD negative momentum is reducing. So overall fairly neutral, but you start to see, for example, here on the 8-hour, you see a bullish divergence on the MACD. So things are starting to pick up and the move down is slowing down. You can see that. It's just a first possible signal that things are starting to turn around, okay? So just be aware of that. And we are in Fibonacci support. So let's see if something will happen. At the moment, we just need a lot of patience in the crypto market, unfortunately. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.